Hello everyone, welcome to OASIS Web Boss training for close of business day. All right, so before we start this, make sure that you have your laptop, you have the web portal address, which is here. You have your username and your password. This username and password is the same as the one you use to log into the POS. All right, so once we're here, we can start. I'm using Firefox browser. You can use Google Chrome. You can use Microsoft Edge or any other reliable browser, and make sure you have good internet. So I'm going to log in. So I put my username, my password. This box, leave it empty, and I'll log in. So why do we need to close business day? We close business day in order to reconcile what everyone has done on POS, from the shop attendant to the cashier, to the shop supervisor, to the forecourt supervisor. We need to reconcile what they did for the day. And which profile can do this? Your dealer profile and your DSC's profile, that's your forecourt supervisor's profile. So I'm going to use the dealer profile that I have. Now, once we get here, it's going to go to the home page. Now, where do we go to next? We go to close business day, as the name says. Then the next one is your end of day. Now, when you get to this point, your site is going to show, that's your station name is going to show, but I need to pick a station. So I'm picking JS Taka. Now it's going to show all the closures, that's all the shift closing in the POS from when we started using it in your station, that's the deployment date, until the day that you do this end of day closing. For me, the 14th of September at 8:50 p.m. I'll click show closures. Show closures is going to show me everything that everyone has done on the POS. The POS users, these are their names. From and to. From means we started here and we finished here. So Lucky on the 4th of September, that was his last closing of shifts. And this, the 6th of September 2024, this is his recent closing of shift. So we always advise that you close your shift every day on your POS. Anytime you close your shift, it takes like 15 to 30 minutes before it shows in this end of day. So we're going to close just a few of them. We're not going to close everything because this is just for practice. So I'll come here and I'll uncheck this box and I'll just select 1, 2, 3. After that, I'm going to add. So the next step is to add. So when you add, it's loading. When you add, it's going to bring you to this um, screen. Now, there are many things you need to know here. So just follow me as we move along. I scroll down and you know this added closures is here. So these are the shifts that we added. Justina, and Lucky. So these are the shifts that we added. Now going up here, you can see that Justina has been selected, is bold. So we come up and we see this part of the um, screen, shift collection. So this is what Justina did during her shift. Method of payment was cash and debit card. Theoretical amount is the amount that the POS recorded, and the real amount is the amount that she closed when she did. How to close shift on the POS. You go to options, you go to cash count to count how much you made. Then you go to options again and shift closing. And when you click on shift closing, two boxes come out. You put the amount in the two boxes. That's the POS to save and the float in. And when that is done, you close shift. So that figure you put, that figure comes to this place under cash. The debit card automatically comes here from the system, but the cash is what you put in. That's what comes out. Okay. Now this day collection just shows what everybody down here closed. So this is total, this is sum total of everything. Theoretical amount, real amount, and the difference. Okay. So we're trying to reconcile this one for Julie, Justina, sorry. Now for the cash, I can see that the difference is 195,100. So I see what Justina did. When she was closing her shift, she added both the debit card and the cash to close. Okay, now, so when we want to close shift and the POS, what you need to input is just the cash amount, the cash that you have in your hand, right? But like I'm going to say now, nothing spoiled because we can come here and adjust this amount. That's why it's always good to do close business. So I'll backspace, I remove this, and I'll put 101,050. That's this value here, and enter on my keyboard. So see now we have 0 for cash, difference 0 for debit card, and everything Rogers. Everything is good. When we come to day collection, we can see that the amount has dropped, and we're done for this. So we go down and click on the next day, Justina. We go up, and we see for this day it was just cash that was sold, that was used for sales. We have 113,726.74, and what she declared was 113,726.00. I don't think she put it 0.74, but it's okay. I don't know if we can do that here. Let's see. 74. Okay. So we can adjust that here and enter. So we have everything should be 00. Everything is good. Everything is balanced. We now go down to the last one, lucky. So when we go there, we go up, and what do we see? We see the theoretical amount, what the system recorded was 25,919,573 naira 30 kobo. And what did Lucky declare? He declared 258 million, sorry, 25 billion 854 and 854,531 naira, the difference of this amount. So you might ask yourself, why is this figure lesser than what the theoretical amount is? There are many things that can happen. Like I said, um, on the 4th was the last shift that he closed. On the 5th, there was no closure, and on the 6th, he closed. So on the 5th, it could be that maybe some sales were done that were not accounted for. So, like I said, no problems, no issues. We can just adjust it here and um, make all this to be balanced. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this out. I'll put 259,195,73 Okay, the 0 is not working, but it's fine. Then I'll click enter. So we have a difference of 30 kobo, which is not bad. So we always encourage guys to always close shift every day, because if you miss a day, you might not get the full figure. Maybe, you know, we're human beings, we forget to add values, but that's why it's always good to do end of day so we can correct any errors or mistakes that we made when closing shift. So everything is good. We look, everything is good. And what do we do next? We save. Here, save. So it's now asking, do you want to validate the day with a total difference of 30 kobo? Yes, we say okay. Okay. Now, what's going to happen? The system is recording what we've done, and after some time, it's going to show this. Now, when you see this, we cannot change anything here. I'm clicking on the button. It means we are done. Everything is finished. We've completed this. You cannot do any more adjustments. Now, if you go to exit and leave this page, it would allow you to do so. But the problem is that if you want to close any other shift, it's going to give you an error that there is a shift that needs to be closed. So what do we need to do to avoid this? Before we do exit, you need to click on Save Adjustment. What is Save Adjustment? In the system has the save box. That save box is what, at the end of the day, all the sales should go into. That's in the system. So if we do not do this save adjustment, any sale that we make, the save box is going to be like, oh, I'm expecting this amount of money, but how come it hasn't come here? So that's why the system will say, oh, you still have a shift to close properly. Now, how do we fix this? We go to save adjustments, click on it, and when it comes here, all we need to do is just click on validate. That's it. You don't need to do any other thing. It's straightforward. Validate. Then it will ask you, this action will cause the closure of the save box. Like I said before, the save box is just imagine a box being open, waiting for money to come inside in the system. No adjustment can be made after the end of the set correction period from the current date. Are you sure? So if you say yes, that means all what we've reconciled here will just enter that box and the box will close in the system. So we accept. Okay. So once we do this, we are good. We can now exit. But we can view report. Let's go to view report. View report is going to show us everything that we've done. It will summarize everything so that we can um, print it out or have it for our record. So end of day, this is showing the lubricants were sold, shop drink, shop non-edible, shop edible. This was the sales, 109,876. Fuel, diesel, this was what was sold. Super, this was what was sold. This amount and the naira value. Credit sales, nothing. End of day reconciliation, this is what was sold. What was used to buy the product, cash and debit card. There was no total card. And this pay in and pay out is just to measure the float in. When you close your shift, it's just going to show you how you close it and the total amount that was done. So when you come down here, you see theoretical amount is this amount, real amount is this, and this is the difference of 30 kobo. So it will now show us the shift that was closed. Lucky, Justina, and Justina. So you can decide to export this by clicking on this icon here as PDF or as an Excel file, and you can close it. So once you're done that, you exit. So that's it. That's how to do your close business day. Straightforward, simple. Thank you for listening and have a beautiful day ahead.